Hi, my presentation aims to demonstrate why classifying selfies as simple acts of narcissism would overlook the power that selfies offer. Selfies are the evolution of traditional photography. Their purpose is to document life and to convey strong feelings rather than to portray beautiful aesthetics. Selfies have multiple purposes. They educate, they inspire, build online communities which provide a sense of collectiveness among minorities. They are visual form communication that overcomes language barriers. They entail a sense of being in control of one's own expression and empowerment, and they are important tools that help explore personal identities. Selfies are tools through which important political discourses can be addressed. Therefore, selfies and social media provide great opportunities for LGBTQ people. This presentation is aimed to be viewed by the creative manager of the footwear brand Converse. Converse as a brand celebrates freedom of expression through individual and creativity and strives to make a positive impact in the communities. Through its values and products, Converse aims to inspire and enable young people to be their true authentic selves. Converse target audience is mainly the younger generation of students and young professionals, which tend to be more socially aware of the current cultural, historical, and political situation. Converse obviously aims to constantly increase their marketing sales, but at the same time, it wants to inspire to help people be free and comfortable within themselves. In fact, Converse in 2019 released its LGBTQ Pride sneakers line. Thus, Converse is on the right direction to have a big and positive influence over the communities, but it needs to have a bigger impact. Many LGBTQ people continue to face discrimination in their personal lives, in their workplace, and in the public sphere. This discrimination that they face daily leads to unhealthy consequences for their mental and physical well being. Many LGBTQ people report altering their lives to avoid this discrimination and the trauma associated with unequal treatment. A major problem is that in our society, the conversation around LGBTQ people is not yet normalized. And by that, I mean that they are not represented in the media and advertisements nowhere. And the consequence of that is the marginalization of these people, which brings to discrimination. Since LGBTQ people are rarely portrayed in the media, and if they are negatively stereotyped, they are not given the chance to express themselves. To really help them achieve a place where discrimination towards them is not tolerated, we must raise awareness of the current situation to sensitize young people. Fashion brands such as Converse already made the first steps towards a world that values freedom of expression by creating a pride line of shoes. But to have a bigger impact, real impact, they must take further action. One effective way to raise awareness for such an important cause is doing so through social media selfies campaigns. Selfies are essential for marketers and brands because they are viral and contagious. As Jodidin explained in the YouTube video called Selfie Communism, images circulate more easily than words. She also argues that selfies encourage collectivism and that collectivity makes you feel strengthened. In fact, social photos enable the formation of online communities, which are people from all over the world with similar identities, interests. This can reduce the sense of loneliness due to the great consolation that people with similar struggles exist. A collectiveness is developed, and so is the realization that discriminated people are not alone in the world, and such comprehension can be a lifesaver. Selfies are the most effective tools to be used to persuade people into doing or learning something and raise awareness. A great example of a very successful selfie campaign made by the beauty brand Dove is the Real Beauty campaign. Dove made a selfie campaign to change the way that people define beauty. The idea was to make women take selfies, highlighting their flaws instead of hiding them to indulge society and realistic beauty standards. Dove's Real Beauty campaign aimed to start a global conversation about the need for a wider definition of beauty. At first, Dove created interactive outdoor billboard ads that invited those who viewed them to vote on whether the women on the billboards, which featured selfies of women of all images as real beauty, not only as the campaign helped Dove successfully increase its sales, but it has also increased women's confidence. This demonstrates that one brand can start a global conversation. Dove is a beauty brand, Converse is a fashion brand, and both of them can be used as a way of expression. Selfies, therefore, aren't useful just for educate, inspire, build online communities, and develop one identity. As Crystal Abidin argues in her article, Aren't Just Young Rich Women Doing Vain Things Online, selfies represent powerful tools for self branding, financial gains, and self actualization pursuits, and have allowed the labor in which influencers engage to slide under the radar. In the ways they subvert affordances of Instagram, the expectation of female entrepreneurs, the gaze of the camera, and the representation of authenticity.